What's up, guys? It's your girl Angel Joy here, coming through. Just quick live, of course. Quarantine, taking my vitamins, taking my meds, trying to get through this 19. So again, I want to thank you all for all the well wishes. But y'all, let me tell you something. This right here is nothing but a clout chase move because of people that's guilty. Okay, a hit dog will holler, and I stand how I stand. I'm appalled at how many people are over there listening to a man that was accused of harming a child, okay? Harming a child, and doesn't care anything about the child. If that man was proven innocent, wouldn't he have had some sort of empathy for the child? Maybe the child was hurt by someone else. Wouldn't that man have a little bit of empathy about the family that he alleged selling drugs to? He brags about selling drugs to a mother, a aunt, and a freaking grandmother. He brags about how these people gave him food stamp cards, gave him their apartment keys, and car to drive. And then he says that they're lying when they said that he harmed their grandchild, their daughter, their niece. That child was 10 freaking years old. And one thing I want to say is I respect authority. I try to. I'm a mother of adult children. So I don't have a reason to come on here and not respect what people's views are and opinions and keep it like it should be kept. And that is be mindful of the law. But y'all, let's be real. Sometimes money can do a little bit too much. And in this case here, it is clear that this idiot actually used money to take away a child's word. Don't forget that in his own words, the aunt said he came up behind her and poked her with a knife and threatened her while out on bond. Let us not forget that a jury trial was about to be set until he paid $30,000. $30,000 is how much it took for the court to turn their eye on a 10-year-old that stated that this man took advantage of her sexually. I don't care how many bitches he calls me, motherfucker, I will never be a bitch as low as you. Ever. And so is I go, man, so am I. Look, excuse me, y'all. I'm so mad right now. And y'all know how I am. I get tongue tied and I be ready to fight. Lord knows. Somebody need to help this man to get salvation. And it wouldn't be that backwards ass leader who does all the background checks. They were the first people that released my name as if my name was a name that had to be hidden like his. Sweetie, I never had sex with nobody's children. So you can say my name all you want to, mother freaker. It don't matter to me. It doesn't. The only thing you gonna find is you don't get in my face talking junk and not get handled. You don't threaten. That's what you gonna find. That's pretty much what you gonna find. So all of that, what you're talking about how you thought we were this and that, no, that's what you thought. Just because I tried to be cordial, because I thought you had learned your lesson and got the hell away from these family and kids type of channels. You a freaking monster and you know it. And a hit dog show will holler, won't it? Welcome everybody up in the building. I know I ain't set this live for no time, but y'all, I'm so mad. I just heard myself being called about 1,000 bitches and all this and that. When sweetie, the only thing I can say to you, Moji, you really need to come over here so I can make you my bitch. That's how I'm feeling. That's really how I'm feeling. You're a punk. You a scum of the earth. And the truth ain't in you, nor is the truth in any of those people who want to co-sign somebody that will harm an innocent child. I'm sick with the daggone 19, but I be damned if I'm gonna sit up here and let you run amok, especially when it comes to my name. When you want to mention my name, sir, you better get it right. You better say, number one, I don't need your name. I didn't make near dollar off of your name. Let's be clear. My channel was not even monetized when I came out with the story about how disgusting you were. So let's be motherfucking clear. I didn't look up your background. See, I don't have to do all that. The person who did it admitted she did it. But that's what you want to believe. That somebody made some money off your broke ass? Let me tell you something, sweetie. I don't need you for content. What I need you to do is understand that this right here is a family sector. And as long as I'm a part, you won't get by with those selfish ass pedophile ways that you've been conducting. You sit up here with a cartoon character, even now, still, after we know you a low down, dirty, God-forsaken bone. And then have the nerve to go on a page now called Miss Leader. And the only reason why you got a little hundred and some people in the chat is because you talking about me. Now make it make sense on who needs who. Don't you ever get on no goddamn panel and tell no bold face lie talking about I need your sad ass for content. I will never need you for nothing at all. But what I will do is protect these women, these children, and these young men over here from your ass. That's what I'll do. That is what I will do. This ain't no witch hunt. This is just the truth. You're a nobody and a nothing. And this is what you need to be doing to get right with God. Get on your knees, ask for forgiveness, and care a little bit more about that young lady that was harmed. What made the young girl come and say you were touched? And then this motherfucker got the nerve to say that she was questioned. And they found out she was lying. What if they were wrong? What if they were wrong? Who are these people? So was that before the $30,000 or after? Because that's when those charges were dropped. The day before the trial was set for him to be convicted of having sex with that child, well, he coughed over $30,000 and the DA dropped the charges down to a lesser degree of endangerment with a minor, meaning he got off practically scot-free, no jail time, didn't have to sign up with the registry, and then pops up on YouTube with a freaking cartoon avatar covering one of the biggest black families on YouTube, a family channel. Then, to add insult to injury, he brags about having alcohol that he wants to give out. See, I'm not like that. See, you can't fake me. See, I see in between lines, just like the people that follow my daggone show. Can I be wrong? Yeah, definitely. I can be wrong. I can make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I'm not wrong about you. Everything about your character bleeds and it just shows through what kind of a monster you are. It just shows what kind of a demonic presence you have. See that cartoon avatar you use? That was really cute at getting people to believe you was something that didn't even exist. But see, if you would have came on like this, yeah, they would have took you how I take you. Those were real charges. These are real charges. This isn't fake. So I don't give a damn about what somebody talking about how I'm wanting to get them for content. I don't get any content off of you, sir. But what I did do is examine what's been going on around here and watching this shit show and you clowns in a daggone jacked up circus getting worse and worse and worse with all these old recordings, all these fake behind it plays, trying to pretend that everybody innocent. When the truth is all of you stink, all of you garbage, all of you, all of you. You're nothing but leeches. And no, you're using me for content. You don't believe it? Do another fucking live without me in the goddamn title. I'm not using you for content. I would never use you for nothing. Nothing other than see your black ass back up under the jail. That is what I will use you for. You are a disgrace to our people. You are a disgrace to your wife. You are a disgrace to your children. And anybody follows you, they are not welcomed around here. I do not tolerate those type of people. I do not believe in giving people respect that don't respect our freaking children. That little girl didn't have much of a voice because she was only 10. So I dare you pay $30,000 and come up with a convenient story saying, oh, they found out the little girl was lying. No, I think you're lying. And I think $30,000 sometimes to the right lawyer can get certain things done. Why is it you're not sympathetic for that child? But yet, in your words, you sold drugs to her whole family. In your words. In your words. No, period, Pooh. This ain't going after Erica's enemies. This is an enemy of mine. This man used my name. He put out my name. So I don't know who you are with the period, Pooh, but you need to understand, sweetie. You need to go back and watch all my old videos and maybe catch up to speed before you jump in and run your mouth, okay? Because this ain't that and this ain't this. You need to really understand what's going on before you be so quick to speak. This is an enemy of yours, okay? Let him be around your child if you don't think so. Now, I ain't the one. And I don't give a damn what somebody talking about protecting and taking up for love by Erica. This is way deeper than love by Erica. This is about every individual that has a place in this community. This is about a person that robbed us blind right before our face. And especially Erica, because he pretended to be her friend. That was the person that was telling her all the dumb stuff to do when she didn't have anybody to depend on. Her and that frog-looking lizard, the reaction chick with the long eyelashes and no eyebrows. Them. These are real charges. You understand me, period, Pooh? Do you see them charges up there on the screen? That's an enemy to me. Why it's not an enemy to you? Talking about some idol worship. Sweetie, I'm an idol in my own right. I am self-aware. Okay, and I suggest if you don't know what that means, I want you to Google it real quick and understand who and what you dealing with. Period. Pooh. Take that shit over there where the pedos lie. But over here, we protect children. Over here, we protect. Thank you, Pamela. Exactly. They trying to make it into me. He talking about me and Erica. I'm so tired of people trying to launch me and her together. That's a grown-behind woman who I enjoy covering. But that's not my mother freaking sidekick. Okay? That is a young woman who I absolutely adore. I absolutely adore her family and her content just like everybody else. I'm nothing more than just a supporter who has a platform. Let's get that clear. Exactly. Erica hasn't hurt anybody's children. First off, period, Pooh, you need to go away with that because we ain't heard that on the recording. All you going by is what he alleged. We didn't hear that recording. So you're welcome to go back over there where they hurt children, okay? Go back over there. You don't belong over here. Period, Pooh. Go over there where it's okay for a man to hurt a 10-year-old and then come on YouTube trying to act as though he's holier than thou with another woman that's been doing nothing but doxing everybody. Did y'all forget that Lita was the one that was releasing all the freaking information? Who remembers when they tried to dox my name and his sorry ass was sitting up there calling me Jocelyn? My name is Joy Sullen. That's why people call me Joy. Idiot. Exactly, Michael Francis. He's been wanting to release those recordings on Erica. Exactly. He been sitting in the cut. Him and that damn backwards ass leader with her damn wannabe holy ass, but ain't doing nothing but worshiping the scum of the earth. I don't give a damn. And can't I? Oh, that's just ridiculous. Who cares? I don't care nothing about him. Thank you, Art Mimi, but who cares? Y'all ought to let him know to stop being a damn clout chaser. How about that? He got enough fish to fry with all that hell. I don't know if y'all aware of it, but they got a lot of hell going on over there in their channel. And that's what they need to be worrying about. Sitting around with his stupid ass, all he want to do is be the fucking voice of nothing just to get some clout. No, J. Marie, when did he drop a video? Thank you, Antoinette. Exactly. Anybody that hurts a child, how can you dare come and run your freaking mouth? Like I said, $30,000, and they dropped the man's charges to a lesser degree the day before the trial, meaning a trial had been set and he was out on bond. Now, if I have to, I will play a recording of that past live. I will. But what I would like for you all to do is please pay attention to a hit dog hollering. And that's all it is, a clout chase move. And please don't even mention no more about a nasty ass Cam. He did enough clout chasing over here, okay? All he want to do is go get some subs because he's shadow banned. And if you all don't listen to him and go over there, then it's no way for him to get new people. So this is what he does all over YouTube. Okay, he been doing that. Okay. Just know that they're the ones that come up with all those fake ass scams and try to run narratives that I'm some kind of freaking abuser. I defended myself, and guess what? They dropped the charges. So evidently the state of Texas agreed with me. Obviously. Obviously. Oh, okay. Exactly. We need to form together. And ain't nobody thinking about no Moji or none of the other ones. That's their scummy asses coming out with fake recordings and old recordings and freaking fake baby daddies and ex-husbands. That's not what we've been doing. We've been over here celebrating the fact that Love by Eric and Mr. Cryer got back together and on good terms. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go over there because that's not true. You sound like you fanned out and don't know what you're talking about, period, Pooh. So you need to leave the chat. You need to come back with some real information. You really do. That's your best bet. You sound like you've been listening to too much of the stupid stuff. Exactly. This is the Love by Erica and fucking Cryer sector. That's what it is. It ain't no Moji sector. And I dare that scummy earth talking about I need him for fucking views. When would I need him for views? And then had the nerve to say I made money off of him. Y'all do realize I didn't make $1. My channel wasn't even monetized when Nosy Gang and I covered that story. Yeah, I know. That's exactly why they mad. That's exactly why they all mad. But that's just it. They can stay mad for all I care. All they are is just bums. All they are is liars. Here, I'm gonna drop the link in case somebody want to come up. Exactly. The only reason why I mentioned his name was because I know those recordings came from him. And anybody that's been watching this story for months, they know what's going on. Why would I need him? And have we forgotten the way that he sat up there and paid that Duke Pharaoh to attack me and the other angels? Did we forget that? Huh? Did we forget that? How that man was walking around talking about he was going to go call the police on us because we were trying to harm his friend Moji because he paid him? Have we not forgotten that? Have we not forgotten that he released my name? Like as if that's supposed to do something. And with that mud puppy ass leader sitting over there and that Jay Snake. Girl, come over here and get beat up. That's what you do. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Any of you. Any of you. I'm not part of a no punch gang. I don't sit up here and brag about something I'm not about. Everything I talk about, I will really bring it. I really will. Calling me Captain Save a hoe when it looks like her husband probably around every hoe he can because I know he would never want to be around her. That's the truth. That is the truth. Yeah, Michael, they just mad because they got exposed. You haven't mentioned him and J Reaction in months. Exactly. But yet she did a whole live talking about me. And that's just it. And I'm sick of it. Then you say something to them cloud puppy assholes, then there they go. They get all bothered because they stink. Because they all are dirty. It ain't one of them that did it. It's all of them that did it. And they funded and headed by you know who. Well, I ain't gonna front. I don't believe all of that where the muckers are paying them. They don't have any money. Okay, they broke. What up, Max? That let's be clear. Let's really be honest about that. Okay. That it's not all that being paid involved. Okay. But I do believe that they do work for the muckers just out of spite and their hatred that they have for Erica. See, what's got them pissed is the same thing that happened to me. Love by Erica is happy. Mr. Cryer is happy. They're making money. So these little roaches and what is it, cockroaches and little water bugs, they just running around now trying to run their mouths. Oh, Wicked Angel's a bitch. No, I'm a queen bitch. I'm a queen bitch. And you wouldn't say that in my freaking face. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm not that poor innocent 10-year-old, you sloppy ass bitch who you took advantage of. Do you understand me? I'm not them crack addict ass, the grandma, the aunt, and the mother that you set up there and sold drugs to. Do you understand me, sir? Do you understand what I'm telling you? Your mama bitch because she raised a fucking pervert. You understand that? Keep it up. You gonna understand today. Oh, I promise you that. You gonna understand. And I thought you already understood. But that's just it. He mad. He mad because I didn't fall for his BS talking about he didn't have anything to do with anything. Even if he gave it to J. Michael, we all know how jealous and messed up J. Psycho is. We all know whatever information to go against Cryer and Love by Erica J. Psycho gets, he's gonna use to his advantage. We already know that. That's all they do. That's all they do. That's all they want to do. Boy, you something terrible. You a monster. And any person that's in this chat that has a child or is freaking a freaking sister or a brother to a child, they ought to look your information up and ask the DA just like I did as to why you skated through the mud. That's what they need to do, sir. Yes, they really need to do that. And I need to show them the proof from my show of you talking about how you were a drug dealer to all three women. That's what we need to do. We need to send that and let them know that you're a known drug dealer. That's what we need to do. That's what's going to go on today. Today. People over here don't have to like me. I don't care nothing about that. What I care about people on the internet like me when I got people that love me in real life. This ain't about no clicks or views for me. But anytime that I hear a child been taken advantage of, motherfucker, I'm gonna run my mouth. I raise children. I don't sit up there and deal with people like you. What's up, y'all? Man, my bad, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny and stuff like that, but my mind is about going. I'm already sick with this daggone 19. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the building. Please hit the like. But this is something serious here. This ain't no joke. How you gonna go from this in real life?
To all my fans and supporters, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for rocking with the gangster. It was fun while it lasted, man. It was a wonderful thing. But I have really feel like I have been defeated by Wicked Angel. That's really what I feel at this point.
Yeah, defeated. That's how you felt then, and that's how you feel right now. In this moment, you feel defeated. You will never get to be up in my face calling me a bitch. I promise you on that. I promise you on that. And you will never be able to hurt another child, not on my motherfucking watch at all. And I don't care if I'm standing all the way by myself. I'm 10 toes. I don't talk about it, baby. I live it. Boy, you better send me. Look here. You ain't even got to. Thank you. I appreciate that, Shatina. Yeah, they ain't nothing, but yeah, all of them pathetic. All they want to do is run around and talk. She protecting Erica. Wicked just like Erica. Yeah, We in a Freaky Friday movie, motherfucker. I'm her 25 years later. Now what? Okay? The jig is up. Okay? This is a sci-fi movie. Okay? And you the character in the movie that's the villain that we will take down by any means necessary. Okay? Okay? Does that make you feel better? Because you don't seem to get it. Even though you're a parent, even though you have children, you don't even understand how bad you really are. I dare your monkey ass to even come up here with a freaking cartoon avatar, acting like you some fucking body, using that snitch bitch ass leader with her no life having ass to destroy other people's reputations and not talk about her sad, boring ass. Fuck all you liars. You can't beat me. You understand? You can't. You can't, psycho. You can't. I done had you crying too. Wicked said my dick little. I used to have a whale, now I got a shrimp. Wicked hurt my feelings. Remember that? Huh? Maybe that's what we ought to do a recap of. I got a graveyard over here, you dumbasses. What about this one? Who cares if Moji hurt a child? Who cares? That was in the past. Just move on. But yet want to call Love by Erica evil and wicked. What about this one? Y'all forgot about that? Huh? What about this one? Huh? What about her? These are real charges. Who going to play with this? Who going to play with this? Would you let this man come around your children? I ask you, would you allow this man to be around your children's children? Or anybody that you care about? Because a snake is a snake is a snake. That is why he knew to not show this. Because this face looks like what he did do to that little girl. This face does look like a 2-bit drug dealer that was taking advantage of a drug-infested family. He wasn't trying to get them people help. He was taking advantage of them people. And what he wanted most valuable was that poor little girl. He tried to take that young girl's soul like too many people out here. I don't even want to do another poll about who knows somebody that's been molested or how many people have known or been molested themselves. It breaks my freaking heart, and I still got all the freaking messages from the last times I did it when we were discussing this idiot. That was months ago, and I don't need you for no freaking clout. Motherfucker, you need me. That's why you put my goddamn name in the chat. Boy, I tell you. Sick as I am, nigga, I wish I could cough on your monkey ass right about now. On everything I love, you dirty ass snake. You a dirty son of a bitch, and so is your evil ass mama that raised you. She did not get you the psychological help that she needed. But you fuck around with me, I promise to God you will get it. You will fucking get it. You better hope. I promise you that. Wait a minute, hold on. You better motherfucking pray, and you better hope that you ain't been over here on my motherfucking channel bragging about being no dope boy. That's what you better do. You better brag and pray about something else on that channel besides calling me a bitch saying I need you for clout, because I will make sure I send your ass away forever, my brother. For fucking ever. I will make sure. I promise you, I will dedicate my whole channel to your monkey ass with them lies you trying to tell. I would never need your bumbleclot ass for no goddamn nothing. Nothing. I bring awareness. I bring awareness. It was my right as a citizen, as a mother, as a wife, as an older woman on this earth to expose you for who you really were. The same way you and Lita were doxing people. Who remembers the alcohol? Who remembers them telling us about how Creole Bay wasn't a registered nurse, how she was daggone just a CNA? Who remembers them releasing the information talking about the ABCs and all that? And we already know, like he said, yeah, he was recording Erica when they were friends. But that's the trick. Because when you recording somebody, you're not their friend. He never was her friend. It was him giving her all them silly ass things to try and do before Erica wised up and saw what was really going on and prayed for fucking forgiveness. That child got saved. It's deeper than just going before a freaking church and listening to a pastor for a few minutes. It's deeper than that. She became self-aware because she had to study her own self. That's how you get saved. That is what she did. That is how she changed. That is how she transformed. Not like you. I ain't heard one time you have any compassion for that poor little girl that told people that you had hurt her. I wish we could get in touch with her. Oh, you know he is. You know his old scary ass gonna be doing that. And then using my daggone name talking about I'm his content. Ugh. Ugh. Tired of these old characters. Give me some new characters that I can flush down the goddamn toilet. Fucking pedo. You nasty ass skunk muffin, mother freaker. Damn, you ain't your $30,000 worth of drug money. You're playing with me. All of the daggone children in this world that's been abused, and here this bastard go have the nerve to show up on YouTube with a cartoon avatar talking about dropping alcohol, laughing in our faces. But yet Erica evil. But he's not evil. I think somebody would be evil that would sit up there, be a charge with these type of charges, and then have the audacity to come on YouTube covering another family and talking about them. Talking about them. Boy, I wish I could kick you in that little round forehead of yours. You don't know who you dealing with. Or do you? You little punk ass bastard. I hate your fucking mama for having you. Like I know she hate having you. Is that why you hurt children? Because your mama didn't want you? What made you go to a life of selling dope and harming children? Huh? Huh? I wish I could see you in that. Well, I want to see you in real time. You and your dumb ass wife. I want to know what takes a woman to lay beside somebody with charges like this. What makes them defend this? Why is it Lita never did dox him? Why was it she was around doxing Creole even, but didn't know to dox his nasty ass? They did. They did. And who believes that cockamamie story that Erica told him that he wanted her to record? I don't believe none of that. Miss me with all them lies. No, this man is a true to life predator. And he gets off on being around this sector where it's a family channel. That is what he gets off on. That's what he gets off on. Hey, Free T. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Salute to you all coming in the building. Please hit the like. But right there, y'all, I'm sick. I don't feel good. But I tell you on everything, if this is my last day on earth, I'm going to go out knocking out a pedo. I promise you that. I promise you it'll never come a time that I will sit silent and let some dirty behind-it man that doesn't have respect for our women and children be sitting up there talking shit about me. All because I have a right to question you. Shoot. I don't give a good goddamn what he did. I don't give a good goddamn. And you know what? He better hope. Okay, fine. Fuck he think I am. Fuck he think I am. Who the fuck he think I am? He better figure out, look, he better figure out how he talked about being a drug dealer on my show that I own the rights to. You dirty piece of scum. Fuck you. You know who else is the goddamn police? Erica. That's who the police is. That's somebody that's always in somebody's ear with right and protecting and serving. So we will see. How about that? And then that old ugly ass Glenn with his goddamn donkey looking ass. Hey, somebody tell Glenn that donkey headed motherfucker better not come back over here in my chat, or I would jump up out of a goddamn tree on his ass in the middle of the daggone night. Okay? Some sorcery shit. Okay? I'm sick of his funky ass coming over here with his two-faced ass. No, that pisses me off. Like, these people are pathetic. You hear me? They're sick and they're twisted. This man is a goddamn monster. Okay? All he's done for years is tried to cloud up this channel and sit up there and do things that were going to bring people down. Mainly a 10-year-old child. Yeah, and she didn't want nothing to do with them. And I do believe that. I do believe that. We all know J. Michael will go up behind somebody that Mr. Cryer is with, because how would he have been with Miss Selena? Exactly, Thug Life. They look, they asking for it, they got it. Now, how stupid is it, King of Kampala? How stupid is that to link with a fucking pedo? Now, that's just stupid. So for all you people who want to run over there to Cam talk too much thinking that he's a guy, I want you to pay attention to what he's doing, which is nothing but being another clout chasing ass victim that'll sit up there and link with a pedo. I will beat the fuck out of a dumb ass Cam talk too much too. I'm telling you now. My name is Wicked Cam Punch, okay? I don't sit up there and run my mouth talking about my name is Cam, talk too much with boxing gloves, but it's too scared to fight. Okay? The only thing that nigga done tried to fight is sobriety. Okay? That's the only thing he ain't fought. Okay? Ham sandwiches, beer, liquor, dice, all of that, the nigga is with it. Okay? He doesn't fight those things. Okay? Sobriety, having a conscience, real content, those are the things that fuck him up, okay? And he fights it every day. So motherfuck him. I hope his goddamn silly, lazy-eyed having ass can get the fuck on. Nigga, I will knock your dumb ass the fuck out, and I'm a woman, okay? Okay? I just want to pinch his little glasses off and step on him. Because we all know the daggone nerd in the damn show that really think he's something till you take his glasses off and it's revealed he blind as a goddamn mole. You Mr. Magoo looking motherfucker. That bastard looked like if Bernie Mac was goddamn walking and talking the part of the Walking Dead. Fuck him. I don't want to hear no more about that piece of shit with his lying, disgusting, fucked up ass. All he is a goddamn clout chaser. And all he did was try and use my subs, my supporters, to come over there to his tired behind it ass channel, where all they do is cough up nothing but BS, run fake narratives, fake plays, and promote fighting. None of that is what I'm about. This right here is purely about this stupid motherfucker using me for goddamn content. And I don't give a good goddamn about no cam, no fucking nothing, not fight. The next time he talked to me, he needs to have had a fight. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see when he can, let's just see when he can be man enough to stand up to a man. How about that? How about that? Y'all don't know how bad he ran from a dude named Vaughn, somebody that wanted to just box him. He couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. For a whole year, all he could do was every time the boy wanted to fight, it was some back and forth stuff. So don't come at me talking about no Cam over there. Cam is a dick-sucking ass nigga that don't do nothing but use people, okay? He exploits women that have been abused, okay? He almost got that young lady, Jasmine, killed. Sitting up, do y'all realize when he did that fake-ass story trying to act like he was protecting her, do you realize that she was still in the house with the man that was abusing her? While he had her online, exploiting that man, talking all that junk, talking about how he was flirting with her. She was in the house, in an apartment with her abuser. That is the truth. All he does exploit, okay? And I ain't in the mood for exploit. No, you funky ass bastard. You or that damn little short zombie looking knot on my watch can kiss my motherfucking ass. And when you man up, you can come over here and catch this work. Because I will drop this link and I guarantee your bitch ass won't come up here. Come on. Come on up here, Mr. Clout Chaser. Huh? You want to do another 4 fucking 5 lives about me, bitch? Huh? Do it. Do it. Bitch, you need me. I don't need you. I don't have to mention none of you goddamn monkeys, mongooses, frogs, roaches, cows, chickens, ducks, weasels, snakes, goddamn anything else under the sun. That's all y'all about. I'm one of the realest people you ever go meet. And for that, I take it. Now come do something. I dropped the motherfucking link. Now come up here. No punch gang. Come up here. I dare your motherfucking ass. I triple fucking dare you or one of your little Scrooge ass McDucks that follow up behind you. Bring your tired ass fed informant not on my watch up here. Bring her up here and watch me spin her around. I got a graveyard of all you motherfuckers. And first off, I want to say I apologize to the people that support my page for even letting that trash get up here on my freaking panel. But this ain't what you want or what you need. And anybody that's co-signing a pedo, I will whole live stomp you into the ground like never before. You see, I didn't give a damn about all that mod shit. Fuck all them ex-ass mods. I don't give a fuck about them. Them ain't no fallen angels. Them just some bitches that were goddamn modding for me. Fuck them hoes. Nah, motherfucker, but you over there co-signing with a goddamn pedo. Now you got my attention, bitch. Now come on over here and get this work. Because if you think I'm fucking playing, you really go learn. It's a damn shame and a fucking pity the way y'all sit up here and want to be nothing. You use this platform like it ain't shit, and then you kiss up behind anybody with $1 and not doing nothing but making pennies. If you do positive content, if you do inspirational content, if you do content that make people laugh, do y'all realize it's unlimited potential? Unlimited potential. Love by Erica showed us where she made almost $12,000 in the month of June alone for her concentrating on her content. Yet these mongooses want to run behind pedos and stuff and ain't even making $500 a month. And I swear on that. These people sold their soul for pennies. For all the people in Hollywood that they swear sold their soul for millions of dollars, what do you think about people that sold their soul for not even $500 a month? Punch gang. Nah, nigga, come this way, you funky ass bastard. Hold on. I'm dropping the link. I'm dropping the motherfucking link. Oh, girl, Belinda, you already know. I've been trying so hard to be nicer because it ain't even worth the BS. You know what I'm saying? But these people are pathetic. They don't even know what's going on, but they just know they want to talk. I don't give a daggone. If I was your wife, matter of fact, does his wife even let him be alone with their children? Let's ask the right questions. Let's ask the right questions. All you sad behind it, people want to act like you content creators, talking shit back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. No, I will whole lot beat the fuck out you. Keep playing. Keep fucking playing. You can call the police and tell them that shit. Tell them I said that if you a goddamn pedo and you trying to harm some children and you come on a family channel with a cartoon avatar and then trying to talk shit about what you will do to me, I will fuck your ass up. Tell them. Please tell them I said it. Please do. Oh, it just don't make no sense. Ooh, boy, y'all don't know. Ooh, I'm so hot right now. I do apologize for the cursing because I know a lot of people don't like all that. And y'all, I want to apologize to you. But when I tell you I'm so pissed off at these demons that run around trying to act like they not demons, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. We as a people have to stand for something, and this don't make sense that these people sit up there and go around wanting to act as though they are something that they are not, and that is decent and humane. I don't give a darn if Love by Erica right now says she was pregnant with triplets and said she was due next week. I don't give a good goddamn. That does not equate the same to having no charges like this be questioned on YouTube. This man did whatever he thought he could do to hide his identity. He didn't come on YouTube being authentic and telling his freaking story about how he was wrongly accused and things of that nature. No, it got brought to the forefront by a person by the name of Nosy Gang NC. Once it came to the forefront, he came on my show with his so-called testimony and proved to be a lying, filthy snake and a goddamn scam. And I stand how I stand. Now go on over there and run over there to him and lick up behind him, you weasel-looking turd. And get in my freaking boy, I wish a motherfucker would. Okay, that's not the Cryer family in there. You need to get that out. The real Cryer family comes in here, so don't come in here with none of them fake behind the names. This is a monster. And who knows what he was planning on doing with me, Love by Erica, and any of you. All Love by Erica did was told her story. She didn't bash not one time. Not one time. But she ran it all the way to the bank, didn't she? And that's why you mad. That's why you are mad. Yeah, all of them in there together. I believe it. They've been working together. And that's why they so mad now that Love by Erica and Cryer are together. That's why Mr. Cryer hasn't had his son. Because Selena is with the BS. And that's why her J Psycho, her daggone little pet monster, has been running around the streets of YouTube with a dollar store nose on, thinking he doing satire, but really about to have us lock him up in the 5150 place. He looks like he needs time in a nice little hospital where they can chain him up the same way she does until he's able to think straight. Oh, baby, we ain't worried about the disclaimer. I got you, though. Thank you. All they do is hate. All they do is hate and hate and hate. And they hate what they can't touch. Hey, Selena, how much did J. Michael make on his daggone last month check? Mother freakers ain't even making $1,000 a month, but they got all the mouth and running behind each other. It's a big old SWAT team of mother freakers wanting to bring two people down that don't give a damn about what they got going on. Cryer allowed that J Psycho to do how many videos about him and didn't even run his mouth? How many? How many videos? How many? But this is where that stopped. This is where that stopped. It's a shame what $30,000 can get you, ain't it? Thank you, Jennifer. I'm trying to, but it just pissed me off. It really just pissed me off. Yeah, moving just like a snake. That's all. And then that's all they do. That's all these people do. Well, I'm a protector of any child, any woman, any man that needs help. I speak up for what I feel is right. And I'm not perfect. And no, I don't know it all. But y'all, I've been on God's green earth for quite a while now. And I do not sit up here and co-sign these type of things. I don't use people for no daggone clout. Y'all, I swear to you not, I don't work for no Love by Erica. I don't work for no Mr. Cryer. I only work for the Lord. I do stories that I'm interested in. And I care an awful lot about them people. And I've grown to love this community. Y'all have given me so much love, it's ridiculous. And that is what I want to give back as a protector of anybody needing. That's what my job here is to do. And I'm not getting paid a lot for it, but everything just ain't about money, y'all. Everything just ain't about money. This comes from my heart and my spirit to know what's right. I ain't been talking about that man. He's been talking about us, obviously. Girl, yeah, steam everywhere. He can't strike me for no daggone paperwork. Wow factor, no, he cannot. No, he cannot. I've been in these YouTube streets a little longer than you, sweetie, so stop with the fakery, okay? He can't strike a goddamn thing, okay? Please understand that. You want to know why? Do you want to know why? Do I need to show you? See, I'm not a, see, this is the thing what you need to understand, sweetie. I'm not like one of those people that's at the low grade. I'm highly intelligent, okay? Read this disclaimer, okay? This is criticism, sweetie, and it's under fair use, okay? Okay? That is public record, okay? Matter of fact, hold on, hold on. I'm really in the mood now. All you lying behind it people, you can get the hell on and get back over there, please. Oh, hold on. Yep, here we go. And it's on my page. If y'all know that when people are involved in things like this, it's no fucking cute. And I apologize, y'all, for saying the F word, but I'm a little ticked off. Because this isn't some little dance where you about to spin some narrative that I work for people that I've never met in my life. And probably won't never. The same way I hopped on that little girl, and the way I hopped on that mother mucker, and the way I hopped on Mr. Crowd about they foul stuff, you really think it's not gonna come to you? Understand where the tone was coming from. He ain't those charges though.
We're gonna get into that. I want to clear this up first, and then we're gonna get into those. We're gonna get into that here in a second. I want to further explain to you about the charges not being dropped. They was actually dismissed against me, and the charges that I did agree to, I just agreed to it because I didn't want to take the risk of going to trial, knowing that I was facing 120 years when I could have just accepted this charge. And I don't even know how they came up with the what was it called? Contributing to a minor. That's like giving alcohol or something like that to a minor.
No, they just wrote those charges up. Were nothing like that. These were definitely sexually
right. But I'm saying what I ended up.
So how did you initially get charged with
that? How I initially ended up getting charged with that is
without
that
saying
exactly. Let me tell you how that happened. Let me tell you how that happened. Since you want to be on that, this is how that happened. I was watching over these children whose mother ended up getting on drugs. She ended up getting on drugs. And I started having problems out of her family over a food stamp card, a car, and an apartment. But
what
all
he
this
say?
was acquired before
Do
she
we
was
need to
on
run
drugs.
that back? What this was
So
about?
me and the
Hold
grandma
on.
and a couple of other family members that already had prior issues with each other, where their family and my family got some resistance with each other because of something that happened a long time ago, with some murders or whatever. And so it's always been some tension with them and us. So anyway, long some more of those.
Did y'all hear that? This was over food stamps. This was over food stamps. See, and this is on my show. I own the rights to this. Okay? So why don't you strike that? Okay? Freaking pervert.
I had some domestic violence charges, which were misdemeanors. I had a few drug charges.
Drug charges and abuse.
So what happened is when they dropped, I'm trying to get my words right. When they dropped the charges, dismissed those charges, they wrote up a whole new set of charges that I was booked on. But the way they came at me with this was that if you don't take these charges, then we will take you to trial and try to get a conviction on the sexual charges.
Now, how did you obtain those charges, though?
This we're gonna get into that. I want to clear this up first, and then we're gonna get into those. We're gonna get into that here in a second. I want to first explain this to you about the charges not being dropped. They was actually dismissed against me, and the charges that I did agree to, I just agreed to it because I didn't want to take the risk of going to trial, knowing that I was facing 120 years when I could have just accepted this charge. And I don't even know how they came up with the what was it called? Contributing to a minor. That's like giving alcohol or something like that to a minor. No, they just wrote those charges up.
Were nothing like that. These were definitely sexually
right. But I'm saying what I ended up.
So how did you initially get charged with that?
How I initially ended up getting charged with that is
without
that
saying
let me tell you how that happened. Let me tell you how that happened. Since you want to be on that, this is how that happened. I was
Destiny Kisses, you need to check the history. You'll figure it out. I was defending myself. That's why the charges are dismissed. You run up on me talking about you ready to beat me and choke me out, I guarantee you it might be another mug shot, okay? Let's not worry about that. And bitch, my name is Joyce Lynn, bitch. Spell it right. That's not how you spell my fucking right. That's not how you spell my goddamn name. My name is Joy Sullivan. You illiterate ass thieves, okay? Don't come in here with your stupid son of a bitch. Boy, I swear to God, y'all, I'm too sick for this. I'm too sick for this. My last name is Dixon. My first name is Joycellynn. I don't have to hide from one goddamn thing, and I never will, because I don't go around like you filthy, slithering ass snakes. So I don't know who the fuck you think you are putting my goddamn name in a chat and don't even know how to spell. If I were you, I would get the fuck on away from over here, sweetie. You don't know who the hell in my goddamn bushes collecting IP addresses, sweetie. Now keep co-signing for a pedo. That's what you do, you nasty ass buzzards.
Watching over these children whose mother ended up getting on drugs. She ended up getting on drugs. And I started having problems out of her family over a food stamp card, a car, and an apartment. But all this was acquired before she was on drugs. And so me and the grandma and a couple of other family members that already had prior issues with each other, where their family and my family got some resistance with each other because of something that happened a long time ago with some murders or whatever. And so it's always been some tension with them and us. So anyway, long story short, but one of the people in their family always stayed cool with me. And that person I helped before till she got on drugs, and then me and her fell out. Well, anyway, with the little girl and the two little boys that was with my kids that I have here with me now, they all would play together and everything. And so when the girl would go to jail, I would pay the rent, keep her apartment and stuff going, watch her car and stuff like that. And she would always say, "Don't give it to my mom, don't give it to my grandma, yada yada yada," because they was on drugs too, right? And so in the midst of all that, this is what happened. When she gets out of jail, she goes back to using heroin. Right? Me and her fought out real bad because I wasn't about to do this no more with the kids in her apartment. I wasn't about to do it no more. I had issues with the people or whatever. So they end up having to go back to the grandma because this mom that's on drugs is just running the streets. When the grandma, who like I said was already in odds with me already from some prior stuff in the past, she calls me and say, "This little girl told me that you touched her." I said, "Stop lying." I said, "The girl ain't told you nothing like that. I know how y'all get down, how y'all play." And that's how the conversation went. So 2 days later, she called me again. And she said the same thing. She said, "Well, I'm gonna put charges." I said, "Well, put the charges on me then. But go ahead and put the charges on me then. If you said that little girl told you that, then go ahead and put the charges on me. You should have put them on me when she first told you." And that's how I accumulated the charges. Now, the mom gets with the daughter, calls somebody in my family, and said the daughter didn't say that. Said that the grandma told her to say that. That what happened. So that's when I contacted me a lawyer, knowing that okay, this might get serious. I might end up going to jail, and which I did. I bonded out. I bonded out of jail. We going to trial. This is set for trial. I'm not about to plead to something that I didn't do. I'm not about to plead and say I did something that I didn't do. So this is how all this came about. This is how all of it came about. So when they get there, this is what had to happen. This is what had to happen. They said, okay, well, the mom is saying that the little girl didn't say it. The grandma saying the girl did say it. And I'm saying I ain't never touched the little girl no kind of way. All I did was feed them and take care of them and try to help out. So check this out. So this is what they had to do. I had to give my lawyer $30,000 cash. I paid my
Wait,
mortgage.
you said this over food stamps, and you had to pay a
That's
lawyer
because that's what they were
$30,000 to
mad
get out
about
of it.
the food stamps. The food stamps came because look, when every time she would go to jail, they would want the food stamp card, the keys to the car, and the keys to the apartment. And she always told me not to release it to them. And with the stuff that happened in the past, and then with me being in control of that food stamp, that apartment, and that car, that just ignited the flame with them because they would use those food stamps and then they would sell it, get the money, and then do drugs with it. So she was like, don't never give it to him. But every time she would go to jail, she was shoplifting, uh, pretty much putting her body out there for drugs or whatever. I mean, she was just
So
doing
it's
stuff
like
like
a
that.
trap
She was caught
family,
up.
basically, like a whole little family, a whole little trap type
No,
of
they never
situation.
put this in the police report on my part. They never took a police report from me. They never took a police report from me. They just locked me up. They just locked my ass up. They just came to my house, put me in cuffs, and locked me up. And I had to
So it
bond
needs to
out.
be retried then, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why a kid would lie, but this is what I'm saying. I don't never actually believe that the kid told that lie because
But yet he says that the kid was questioned and they knew that the child was lying. Make it make sense, you liar. Make it make sense, you freaking pedo. You slipped through the cracks with that $30,000. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. And now you making a mockery of all the adults that give a damn about their children and try and protect them from people like you. Tell the truth. That family was infested with drugs that were given to them by you. And that is how you knew that you could take advantage of that child who is a victim, not you. I swear, boy, I tell you.
this is what happened. You have to let me finish. This is what happened. My lawyer got with the DA, the district attorney, and like a child specialist. I guess I don't know what it was, but they all had to meet and get the child away from the parent, get the child away from the grandmother, and they had to question that child and examine that child alone. And that's how they came up with dismissing the charges. My lawyer called me and my wife at 9:00 p.m. at night and said, charges dismissed. We talked to the child and she recanted everything. That I never had done nothing to her. But they
Did you
had to
pay
get
her
the child by herself to
to
question the
recant?
child. And then when they dropped the charges, the dirty ass DA, he didn't want to just let me walk scot free because I do have a past criminal history. So he said, "But we'll drop these charges, but you're gonna have to agree to these charges." And my lawyer was against it. The reason why I took the plea because if I would have went to trial, there was a 1% chance I could have lost. I could have lost trial and did 83 to 120 years. So I copped out to a charge for no reason, just because I was scared to go get a big sentence. That's the God's honest truth. I copped out to something that I didn't do just to save my own life.
Over
Because it
few
came
things.
with a 3-year sentence probation. It didn't come with a sentence in jail.
Yeah, okay,
And,
so
they dropped it. They didn't reduce the charges. They dismissed them altogether and recharged me with something else. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. So now, since they dropped it, it stayed on my record that I was previously charged with that, but I was never convicted of that.
so why were you charged with making threats on the
Okay,
girl?
let's get this. I'm glad you said that. Look, it's like, let me clear that up. I had to drink some water. Look, this is what happened. The girl, the auntie, she came to court. I wish this was all in the right. She came to court. Okay, let me back up. I'm moving too fast. Let me check this out. My lawyer called me and said, "Where are you at?" I said, "I'm at home." He said, "Well, we got a problem." I said, "What's going on?" He said, the auntie said that you assaulted her. I said, "Assaulted her?" He said, "She's at the hospital and she's receiving stitches." So I'm telling him, man, I don't even be out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't be out like that. 9:30, my old butt be asleep. He said, "Well, you gotta go to court tomorrow." I said, "Man, if they gonna lock me up," he said, "I'm gonna be honest with you, Gangster Moji. They most likely are." And my first mind told me to go on the run. But I said, I know I ain't did it. The court's gonna have to hear me out. But y'all know, just like I know, you go to court, everybody gonna say I ain't did it. So we get to court. This girl is in court and got a big old band-aid across her stomach. Well, she's actually been stabbed. And she told the judge that she was taking out her trash 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I came up behind her, put my hand over her mouth, and said that if you show up for court, something worse than this gonna happen to you. And then sliced her across the stomach.
But she was really in the hospital.
She was really injured.
Stabbing.
She had a real injury.
And she lied about you.
But hold on, let me explain to you. Check this out. It was already a dude, but we didn't find this out till later on. This came out later on in the courts when they gave me when they dropped the charges against me about her. That she already had a dude locked up for the same charge, and she got stabbed that night at the club by a female. That dude that was already locked up for that charge, and then they locked me up for it and told me no more buns. You burned it out, but you messed up by stabbing this woman. We ain't letting you back out. You won't get back out until trial is over. So that was how that went. She just lied. Because I told you there's a prior situation that I can't speak on that happened between our families, and that causes a lot of beef, a lot of tension. That's what happened. But she told the courts that I came up behind her, put my hand over her mouth, and told her that if you show up for trial, you show up for court, something worse than this gonna happen to you. And I stabbed her across the
I think he's saying the grandmother was stabbed at the club, Miss Anonymous. She
No,
said
not the grandmother.
a child was stabbed at the club.
No. The lady that said I stabbed her was actually stabbed at the club. She got stabbed at the club by another female. When you talk about the what's that charge called? Badgering a witness or intimidating a witness, that's how that charge came into play. And when I kept telling the judge, all the judge kept saying was, well, your voice do sound distinctive. Anybody can recognize your voice. And well, ma'am, have you heard his voice before? Yes, sir. But did it sound just like him? Yes, sir. How did you know it was him? Because I knew his voice.
You do have a distinctive voice. I
agree with that. I agree with that.
But I just
find it hard to believe that
in a situation where someone was actually stabbed.
Man, if y'all knew these people,
so
and I can't even speak on it. The judge had already told me if there's ever another issue with me and these people, that he was gonna just give me 5 years just for the sake of it, if it was true or false. And I don't know if he could do that, but that's what he told me. Me and my wife went to court. And she was there. We were going for another case and supported somebody else. We were going for another case, and this girl was there. I turned around and walked away. Why my probation officer calling me saying I'm threatening this girl, and I'm about to be back in jail.
Yeah.
So that's how.
So at the time,
first it came out, but that the little girl supposedly said something to the grandma, and then the grandma called me, said that she was gonna put me in jail. You know what I'm saying, and all that type of stuff. And I said, well, do what you got to do, because I know I haven't done nothing wrong. So it went from there, and then the mama, the one that I told you was on drugs, said she talked to her daughter, and her daughter said that she never said nothing like that. So I didn't know what was going on. I went and got me a lawyer, and next thing you know, the police knocked at my door. I went to jail. So that's what I'm saying.
So that's what he's saying. A whole bunch of nothing that didn't make any sense. Why would a woman that's been stabbed, for God's sakes, think to try and bring him down over what he said was food stamps? Said it was over food stamps. He hurt that child, and our system is flawed, and I'm sticking to it. I am sticking to it. Okay, J. Marie, thank you, baby. Thank you for coming by, baby. I appreciate that. This is sad. This is sad. And anybody that wants to co-sign that no good ass dog, then go right on. But just know you are doing nothing but following up behind the devil. And I'm never going to be one of those people. I don't care what mug shots. I don't care what pictures. I don't give a good goddamn. I still stand how I stand. I don't have nothing to lie about. I don't get up here for no clicks and for no mother freaking views. I pour my heart out and my soul. I say what I feel and I feel how I say it. Now, I'm recovering from this 19, and I really should be resting and getting my strength up, not sitting up here having to hear some man talk about I'm some kind of bitch when it's obviously who the real bitch is. And anybody that's sitting around with him, well, there you go. A family of bitches. A family of bitches. It doesn't matter what you say you're going to do. You have no power. My authority is nobody but the Lord. And I'm glad that I brought awareness to your snake-filled ass who was running around these streets, trashing it up with your alcohol. You are a monster, sir. You know you are. And we know it too. You can't fake us. We're intelligent. And that's all I got to say, y'all. I'm up out of here. I'll be back probably later on today. I don't care what else he says. I don't care what he does. Y'all, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still going to stand how I stand. And thank you guys for seeing through all this smoke. But as you can see, his story is a bunch of crap, just like he is. He's not the victim in this story. That young lady is. He's not the victim in this story. Loved by Eric and Mr. Cryer and myself are. These people attack any kind of way that they can, all because they are miserable. Absolutely miserable. Now, with that, y'all, I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know I'm a little early, so thank y'all for coming through. Oh, yeah, free tea. I already know. But y'all, I got to get off of here. Like I say, my energy is still not all the way 100%. But I thank y'all, and if I can feel like it, I will be back a little bit later at my regular time this evening, and we're gonna go back in because obviously a hit dog does holler. So you see how mad they are. Now you ask why. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out.